Hey everybody, Referral AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of Empire Total War. So, I went ahead and advanced the turn between episodes. There's a couple things I did before that, though, so I wanted to make sure I show you guys that, because I decided I wanted to recruit some more militia in certain areas, but I'll show you that in a second. So, our Great Arsenal is finished. We'll need to look at what kind of artillery we can build now. And it looks like we finished demolishing. Why did it center me on that? I think it wanted me to build a farm there, but more importantly, we need to start upgrading this. We had a military governor's whatever here. We're going to build it up as a state capital instead. And so, where did I put those guys? I think we did one more in Michigan. Let's see. Yeah, we've got two now. I think we already had two in Algonquin territory. Yes, and then I started building some in Albany because I felt like they were a little bit exposed out here. I guess the same could be said for Cayuga, so I should probably build one there too. But yeah, I'm just doing a couple of these cheap militia so that if anybody decides to attack our cities like they did in Maine, they'll at least have something to contend with rather than just, walking right in. I thought we killed these guys. Maybe we didn't. Could have sworn we did. We can't quite reach them from there. And it looks like they're going to cause some trouble too. So we'll need to keep an eye on them. We have a lot of money for upgrades, as you can see, so we should probably consider doing that. But first, let's see what kind of artillery we have access to. Apparently we didn't get a whole lot from it. Just the 3. I would have thought we'd have more than that. So we've got the 6-pounder horse artillery, which we were already recruiting in Philadelphia, 12-pounder foot artillery, and the 12-pound howitzer, which we already had access to as well. So I don't know what exactly that did for me. Didn't seem like it did much. Let's see, the gunnery school gives me access to 4-inch mortar batteries. Okay. So maybe it just eliminated some of the older tech or something, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. I'm thinking state capitals might be a decent idea this time around. A dry dock wouldn't be a bad idea either. But yeah, a little bit more repression never hurt. Especially since people are feeling neutral. It's never a good feeling to have. So we should probably prioritize. We were going to do the Carolinas last episode, but we decided to do Boston and Pennsylvania instead. So I'm going to do the Carolinas here. And is there anything else worthy of upgrading in the meantime? Or should we just keep doing state capitals? I might change this to a state capital as well. Because I feel like New York should have a real capital, not like a military governor. Iron Master. Didn't we upgrade the rest of our ironworks already? I think we did. Or we are in the process of doing so. So we should probably get this one as well. And they still haven't attacked, by the way. We're waiting for them. I could probably have these guys go deal with them really quickly and then come back. Let's do that. I'm gonna auto-resolve this. We lost more than I would have expected, but we should have... No, we didn't crush them either, wow. Kind of a pathetic attempt by the AI there. Let's start heading back. Nathaniel Green gained the attacking general trait. That's just the militia we recruited. And the Irish Hellfire Club. I'm not going to read that, but if you want to, go ahead and pause now. And once more. Okay. So, we're pretty low on funds here. I don't know if it's going to be worth upgrading anything else. I believe everybody has the best infrastructure we can get. More or less. Maybe we will, you guys took some losses, right?
Your orders?
Let's have all of these guys replenish. Oh wow, they took a lot of losses. What the hell? The AI is just incompetent. Yeah, we'll do that. And I think that's going to do it for this turn. I imagine they'll probably attack us in between turns here just because they are running out of time. Let's actually look at this. 2 more turns till they surrender. And they are starting to take... No, never mind. I was going to say they're starting to take attritional losses, but 1, 2, 3, 4 is all they've had. So maybe not. We'll continue our siege. And yeah, let's go ahead and end the episode and see what happens. Or, not the episode, end the turn and see what happens. Okay, so just as I expected, they are going to attack us. We have them pretty well outgunned as far as artillery is concerned. They have 2 12-pounders in comparison to our 2 12-pound howitzers, which they do have superior range to. However, we have 6-pound horse artillery, which is a little bit weaker, but it's more accurate and more mobile. So we should be able to use these as counter batteries pretty effectively. Counter batteries, that is. And set up where we'll have decent coverage from their artillery and fire back. The howitzers we will keep out of their range and use to hammer the infantry. I think we have them pretty well beat as far as cavalry is concerned too. They've got 90 mounted troops. We've got 90 plus the generals, so 114. Slightly got them beat there. They don't have any skirmishers, just regular line infantry and citizenry, which may as well not even be there. So I think we've got them pretty much dead to rights here. I'm going to quick save, and we'll go ahead and fight this battle. The odds aren't very much in my favor, but I think this is very, very easily winnable as long as I play this smart. So let's go ahead and fight it out. Alright, so let's kind of survey the map here. Looks like we are up on a hill here. So actually this gives us a huge terrain advantage. If we can get our artillery up here, that would be fantastic. I don't know, it might be a little bit weird moving around here because sometimes you can't actually move on this except for like this center spot. It's just kind of weird like that. But yeah, we do have a pretty good terrain advantage here as long as we can crest that hill. They're going to be deploying down here in this village. And, oh wow, they might not even be able to move up this. They're going to have to go around, which means that we're going to be able to fire on them for quite a while before they get to us. Yeah, that whole corner right there, they can't move up that. So... And by the way, they do have to take the initiative here. They attacked us. Oh, we can deploy defenses, but we don't want to deploy them here. We want to deploy them up the hill. So I'm going to hold on to them, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we want to deploy up the hill, so... I'm just going to deploy as we are and adjust from there. So let's go ahead and end deployment and pause.
Shot is the basic anti-personnel ammunition type.
Thank you. Right, so there they are. We want to get our horse artillery somewhere in this vicinity. It doesn't look like it's going to let me deploy how I want to, or move where I want to. I can do that. Huh. It might be better to do them separately here. So let's take you guys and do like 3 across. And then you guys and do 3 across. Yeah, that's a lot better actually. Then we'll put the howitzers back a bit, like so. Let's do this and then pause so that we can see where they're lining up. That looks good to me. The howitzers are back so that we can fire on the infantry as they move in. The 6-pounders are a little bit more forward so that we can fire or counter-fire at their artillery. I don't know if I'm going to bother defending this side. I think I'm going to deploy across here so that they can't attack my artillery head on. So let's grab all the Minutemen. And we're going to just form a line right across here, like so. That's a little bit deeper than I would like. Let's try to shoot for 3 deep. That looks good. A little bit of weird angle there, but it's fine. And we have one thing of Rangers. I think they would be pretty good in that spot, but we'll see. Unpause for a second and then repause so we can check out our deployment. No, that's not a very good spot, actually. If I could get them up on this hill, that would be ideal, but I think they're going to be in the way of the cannons if I do. Yeah, it's just not ideal. You know what? I'm actually going to put them down here and let them sort of work as like an ambush force, so they're not going to be able to see me down here until they get close. Then we'll crest this hill and start firing on them. We could do the same with some cavalry, but we do need to protect this flank out here as well. So... oh wow, you guys are like way out there. That's not good. We're going to tell them to double time it. I'm going to take, I think, the general plus this guy. And we're going to throw them right about here. And then this one is going to hide at the base of this hill. Like that. So let's go ahead and unpause. I'm really hoping that we can get to where we need to go in time. I don't know how aggressive they're going to be, but it's probably best that I tell these guys to double time it. So we will. They're already double timing it. They cannot. Let's make sure the cavalry's moving it. Okay, so we'll have everybody hustling as best they can. They are starting to kind of about face to the left here, which I don't like. They might be trying to flank me here. I don't know if they are or not. Probably not in their best interest, but they're already firing on us. We do have deflate from them as we approach, but as soon as we step over the ridge here, we will not. Actually, we might. I mean, it's going to be a pretty tough shot for them, even if we don't. I'm going to get back into regular speed here. Oh boy, they're coming right at us. I'm going to pause just so I can kind of make sense of this. Yeah, they're coming right at me. I'm going to move these guys. Actually, they might just be trying to get me to take the bait here. I don't know that that's a good idea. Let's just keep them where they are. It's only one cavalry unit charging us head on. They're going to take some pretty heavy losses from the musket line here. Yeah, they got wrecked. So yeah, it wasn't worth taking the bait there. We'll keep these guys behind defilate so they cannot see me where I am right here. They might be able... I don't know, can they see me? It doesn't look like we're in hiding, but they can't fire on me where I'm at, so we should be fine. Let's unlimber these guys so they can start firing. As soon as they get set up, we'll do the same. But I'd like to handle this before they get too close. That flank looks fairly secure. This one should be extremely secure. Just because they can't come up this hill right here. I need them to deploy a little bit quicker. What? Yeah, wow. They can hit me with that artillery, although it might be difficult. And he's second now. Let's see, that's one of them. I think that's the other. That is the other, okay. Looks a little bit weird. Not entirely sure what's happening here. The horses are kind of in the way. What does your range look like? Oh, we can easily do that. I'm gonna have them fire on these guys here. And, oh, they have canister shot. That's good to know. The howitzers do not, but they have explosive shot, which I think is going to be a little bit better for dealing with these guys, especially as they mass. So let's make sure we make that adjustment with both of them. And we'll let these guys deal with them, although they seem to be firing at the wrong group. Oh wait, that was the howitzers. Whoops, I just screwed up. They're going to step into my musket lines, which is not very smart. Yeah, they're getting just absolutely wrecked right now. And that actually frees up... Let's see. You guys are firing at them now. You can do the same. We're going to start moving out this way. And I'm going to let the Rangers step up and out of cover. Yeah, we've got... Oh, they're falling back. We got to be careful about this. Let's get back down here. Yeah, they're going to hold them in reserve, so I can't do that, but that's fine. Our lines are holding. Just as long as we keep firing here. I don't know what they are trying to accomplish over there, but we're gonna adjust our lines a bit just so that these guys can join the fight. Let's see, yeah, they're gonna keep them in reserve. They're moving their artillery. I'm gonna put the Rangers here so they can start firing as well. And I don't know what they're doing with that artillery unit, but I will not hesitate to attack if those cavalry move. Let's make sure our 6-pounders are doing something. We're going to hit them, hopefully. And I'll let them fire on them as well. Yeah, they're the only ones left other than this artillery here. I think we're just going to hit them both at the same time. No, they're starting to move out. Okay, well that makes this decision very easy. I'm going to diamond formation this. Make the charge a little bit more effective. Gotta watch out for them though. Oh, they're already broke. No, they're not breaking, okay. Well, we'll make this quick. Do a nice little hit and run here. Yeah, they're dying in droves. Just gotta make sure that they don't adjust. Yeah, they're starting to turn around. Let's get out of there. Did what we came to do. Are they... Oh, yeah, they're catching the rear... cavalrymen there. So let's get out of there. We're gonna fall back to, like, here or something. I think we should probably start advancing. So let's grab all of the Minutemen and just start forming a line. We'll advance slowly. And I'm going to put the Rangers on the end again. Probably not that thin though. I think something more like this would be better. You should probably be running. And let's see. You guys can move up as well. I think somewhere like here is probably best. Is the artillery even doing anything at this point? Looks like we can get them. So let's do that. And you two, I guess just continue to fire on them. Oh wow, they're gonna charge right into us, okay. They caught me a little bit out of position here, but they're so outnumbered it shouldn't even matter. They're facing the wrong way, too. Oh no, they're just gonna walk right into us. Alright, let's move them a bit. They're in contact there, but we've already beaten them back. I don't know what they're trying to do. I'd like to send these guys in. Yeah, let's go ahead and move this whole line up. Just a little bit. Because we're not firing on them and we should be. Come on. Okay, what else do we got here? You guys can probably head in now. Are they in range? Not quite. Gotta be very cautious about sending our general in there like that. Let's just go ahead and do this. Okay. I think this will be fine. You guys need to hustle up. Should not be showing your back to the enemy like that. Let's adjust them a little bit. Not sure what they're trying to do here. I think they're just kind of like scrambling at this point. I'm going to tell the artillery to give it a rest, because now they're firing on our own men. Let's actually have them re-limber just to be safe. Oh, victory, okay. Well, since this is a siege battle, I'm just going to go ahead and end it. Heroic victory, awesome. Alright, so we inflicted pretty heavy losses on them. They lost 600 out of their roughly 700 men. We only lost about 100 out of our, almost 1,000-man strong army. So did pretty well for us there. We will need to reinforce these guys. But we did just capture, was it Quebec or Montreal? I think it was Quebec, so yeah, I mean, pretty big victory for us there, and these guys are starting to turn into real veterans. Okay, so our theater is finished building. We've got enough time to probably finish this turn, but not much beyond that. So we now... Oh, we don't actually hold it. Or do we? No, we technically do not, so we'll have to send these guys in. I will auto-resolve this. And we lost 51 men, they lost all of their men. And now Quebec is mine. So, let's see. John Sullivan is steady under fire. A couple traits and ancillaries gained. Another Minutemen unit is, militia unit. And I'm not going to read this, so if you guys would like to, go ahead and pause now. Okay. Right, so we need to repair all of these. So we're going to focus most of our funds on that. And some infrastructure is probably in order. Let's also take our army here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And replenish them as best we can. That's going to cost me about 1,000, so that's not too bad actually. Now, what do they have here? Weaver's Cottage, let's upgrade that. Iron Mine, yeah, we're going to upgrade that as well. Upgrade this farm. And is there anything else? No, not really. Oh, this is now mine. A theater, what's this? A lumber mill, okay. Well, I'll leave that. This is a very interesting shaped province. It's basically from here around this thing all the way up along this to here. So let's build a theater as well, and I think that's where we'll end our spending. Let's take a look at our diplomacy and our... Actually, before I do that, what kind of commercial port? Cool. So we should have some new trade slots available. Who do we give them to? That's the question. Major nations should provide us with more funds. So, let's see. The Prussians are also Protestant, so it might be worth trading with them. Are there any other republics, though? The Barbary states are a republic, but everybody hates them, so let's not do that. Genoa is... They're Catholic, but they're a republic. The Italian states would probably be a worthy trading partner at some point. The Saxons are Protestant. I think we're going to trade with the Prussians, if they will allow it. Let's see. So they are not interested. Let's see if we can sweeten the deal. We don't really have the funds to do it, though. You know what? Before we do that, let's free up some cash by canceling this. And let's try it again with a little bit of incentive. Let's offer 500. See if that does it. Does that mean... Oh, okay. So they will do it, but for a lot more gold than I'm probably willing to give them. Let's see. I'll offer them 1,500. And do I have any technology that they don't? No. So let's try this. So they want a military alliance and Georgia. Not gonna happen. The military alliance I would consider. I'm not giving them Georgia though. Let's try 1,500 again. And we'll leave in the military alliance and see how they feel about that. So he says no. In that case, let's try somebody else. The Austrians are also unfriendly. But we'll try it. They might need the money or something. It doesn't seem like they do, though. I'll just throw in 1,000 for now and see how that plays out. Okay, so they accepted. That was a lot easier. Looks like we can fit at least one more. I think we're going to trade with... Is there anybody who is... Let's see. Indifferent. So they are the most friendly to us that we are not currently trading with. Let's do that. For 580. Sure, that's not very much. And we still have another trading slot, but we might need more money in order to get people to accept, so we're going to hold off on those. Let's look at our technology. And, oh, we need to look at our leaders still. So 2 more turns on that. We'll leave that alone. We forgot to check out our ministers. So he's worthless. We need to replace him. He's okay, but not great. You're completely worthless, but I can't get rid of you. So the vice president we're going to kick out. And we get Cedric Isaacs, who's a little bit better. Elton Holiday. We could probably do better than that. It would be hard to do worse, so... Oh, I can only do one at a time, that's right. Okay, well, that's where we're going to end it for now. We're going to find some more trade partners next turn. Since we're done here, I'll probably advance the turn off camera. Come back at the beginning of next turn. Let's make sure you guys get back there so we don't have any riots in Maine. And we need to start building up our navy. And I was going to turn Anthony Wayne's little army here into a real fighting force, because he's going to need to start dealing with some of these guys out here. And actually, I might need to do that sooner rather than later. Yeah, we might need to fight this next turn, or next episode. Well, we will need to fight it next episode, but we might need to do this before we advance the turn next episode, so expect to see that maybe before we advance. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for the next part of our Empire Total War Let's Play.